So you haven't played Pacman Championship Edition yet? Or on your ARCADE1UP? Oh man, you're gonna love this. Let's do this. Here we go!
Arizona's Arcade Heroes.
Welcome back to Arizona's Arcade Heroes. Thank you so much for watching. Now, Pacman has been an icon in arcade gaming for quite some time. A lot of you guys went out and purchased the original Pacman ARCADE1UP. Some of you even have the 40th anniversary, or maybe one of the tabletops, or even the countercades or wallcades. But the point is, not only is it a fun game, but it's just very nostalgic. But today, I'm going to give you guys something to think about. Pacman Championship Edition is definitely one that you need to try. Now, this game is a different spin on Pacman, where it moves a little faster. You get to eat the ghosts the same way, eat the pellets and the power pellets, but it's going to actually zip you through the game in a different style. So, of course, you are going to need your ARCADE1UP modified. So if you have not done that, please go back and watch my How to Mod Your ARCADE1UP video. If you have modified your cabinet already, or if I modded your cabinet for you, this is the tutorial that will get you on track to play this game. But before I show you how to play it, I wanted to show you a little bit of gameplay to give you an idea what to expect. So let's take a look at this game and show you why I think this is so important that you have this to spice things up with Pacman. Here we go! Alright guys, so here we are playing Pacman Championship Edition. Now there's a few different modes to choose from. I'm just going to pick the basic mode here, and kind of the gist of the game, as you guys can see, is you just kind of follow the path. You obviously can sway off the path if you want to. You're going to get more points for eating the ghosts, but you can see it kind of gives you a set path to eat the pellets and the power pellets. Now it seems pretty simple right now, but I can guarantee you guys this game gets incredibly intense. The further you move along, the faster it goes and the faster the ghosts get. So I believe the first time I played this was at Dave & Buster's, or maybe it was Jake's Unlimited, but it's definitely more of an arcade feel on this game than the home console type feel. You can see things are speeding up quite a bit here as I jump into some of the more advanced levels, but ideally where you're going to score your points is eating the ghosts. I believe one of the challenges is actually to eat 8 ghosts in a row. So we'll move on to one of the more difficult levels here, but this game's pretty awesome, guys. They have it for PS3 and also PSP. I'm going to be showing you guys how to put it on your ARCADE1UP in a minute here, but just a very cool version of Pacman that has, I don't even know how many dozens of levels to choose from to try to go for the top score. But you can see that it's moving along very quickly now, and this is just barely the tip of the iceberg, guys. The further along in this game you get, the faster it goes. So if you like Pacman and you're tired of playing the original, this is definitely another option for you that you're going to love. So let's take a look and see how we can play this on our ARCADE1UP. Here we go! Okay, so let's go ahead and add Pacman Championship to our ARCADE1UP. Now, in order to do this, you are going to have your RetroPie connected to the Wi-Fi, which will have to be done inside the RetroPie settings. So you're simply going to go to Network on your laptop, and then you're going to // RetroPie. That's going to bring you into the ROMs, and it is connecting through the Wi-Fi in your house. When you go down on the ROMs list, you're going to go to PSP. You can see we have all of our game images right here. So let's go ahead and grab the game image. Now, in order to grab this, you're going to need to go to cdromance.com, which the link will be in the description for that. You're going to type Pacman in the search bar right here. And I believe it's the second or third page. Let me scroll down here. You can see there's a lot of different Pacman games. So we're going to go to the second page, and there it is, and you can see it says PSP English version, so we're going to click on that, and then we're going to scroll down just a little bit. You'll see that it'll say Pacman Championship Edition 17.5 megabytes. We're going to download that. You can see that down in the corner. Should take just a second or two since it's a very small game. Then we're going to go ahead and unzip that, and we're going to zip it to our desktop. Now in order for this to show up properly on your ARCADE1UP, you're going to have to grab a wheel and a snap for this as well. So I'll explain what that is. But next you're going to need to go to Google, and you're going to go ahead and type Pacman Championship Edition PNG, and you'll see that that's going to give you the logo that you need. You can actually type logo before PNG, and then here's one right here. You can tell that it's a PNG by the crisscross pattern behind it, and it will say PNG image right here for type of file. We're going to go ahead and save that to our desktop. So now when we go to the wheel on our ARCADE1UP, we'll see the title of the game. Then you're going to go to YouTube and type Pacman Championship Gameplay. Now I don't care what type of screen saver you use or screen recorder you use. I use Bandicam, but you're going to go ahead and record about 10 to 15 seconds of gameplay footage using a screen recorder. Bandicam is the one that I recommend. I'll have the link in the description for that. Then you're going to open the output folder after you've recorded it, and you're going to put that and your logo and your game right here all on your desktop. Now you can see if we go back to our RetroPie, which is our ARCADE1UP Raspberry Pi images, the most important part of this is you have to make sure these all have the same name. So I click on the image and copy the name of it, and then I'm going to go ahead and paste that into the logo and also the video, so they all three have the same exact name. If you don't do that, these will not work. Then you're going to drag the image in with the images over here. Then you're going to scroll up and click on wheel, and that's where you're going to put your logo so that you can see what game you're choosing. And then you're going to go ahead and go back to where it says snap, and then that's going to be the little video preview of your game. So when you click on that, you drag your video recording into there. Now once you have all of that done, we're going to go over to the ARCADE1UP and show you how to make that work on the screen. Okay, so it's a very simple procedure here, guys. On your Raspberry Pi, you'll have the 4 USBs. Now all I did was unplug my Player 4 red controller, and I plugged in a keyboard into the USB. Then I'm going to go ahead and hit Tab. Then I'm going to go ahead and push the up arrow on the keyboard to go to Emulators. Then I'm going to scroll down. You can see all my emulators that are built into my RetroPie are on here, and you remember we downloaded a PSP version of this game. So instead of going to PSP, we're going to go down to Sony PSP. I learned that from trial and error. We're going to click on Sony PSP and hit enter. Then we're going to go to the very bottom of this menu where it says Generate Collection ROM List. Hit enter. Then we're going to go yes to override our current list. Should just take a second or two. Now we're going to hit escape to go back to our ARCADE1UP. Now I'm going to use the joystick to go up to our PSP emulator. I'm going to hit X. Now you can see here's all of our PSP games that I already have on here, but now that we've added that, we should see Pacman Championship Edition. So let's scroll up. I do have some music videos in here with mine as well, but boom, there it is, Pacman Championship Edition. There's the logo we got with the screen recording playing behind it for a demonstration of the game. So I'm going to go ahead and go into that, and it's going to start the PlayStation Portable emulator, and you guys can see it will load right up. And now you can use your joystick to control the game on the ARCADE1UP with the Raspberry Pi running through RetroPie with the PSP emulator. And guys, that'll work with a lot of those games that you find on CD Romance. I'll have the link in the description for that. But here is Pacman Championship. So we're live and playing it right now. Now guys, I appreciate you watching this video. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to comment and ask me any questions. This is Arizona's Arcade Heroes. Have fun playing Pacman Championship, and I'm out of here.
Arizona's Arcade Heroes.